Let's get started. Good afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your 12 p.m. Express Apps class. For today's class, you will need, well, if you have a yoga block, that would be great. Otherwise, if you have a small box, that would work too. Otherwise, you could just use like a very light soup can. That works as well. All right. Okay, so let's start easy. All right, so just starting off with the basic crunch, and I closed the curtain just so it wasn't too bright. So just hands behind your head, chin off of your chest, and just moving the shoulder blades off the floor. Great job. Keeping that core engaged. Making sure that your hands are supporting your head. If you have or carry a lot of tension within that area. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, so for this next one, I will slightly turn your direction so you can see what I'm doing from my angle. All right, so hands floating off the floor. And you could use one hand to support your head if you need to, but we're going to do the penguin. All right, so it's this side to side motion where it's like you're kind of grabbing at your ankles. If you're supporting your head, just focus to one side and I'll let you know halfway. All right, ready? Go. Switch sides or switch hands if you are using one hand to support your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So now I want your feet to be extended, and we're just going to do a basic crunch. So again, feet together, knees together, and again, supporting your head, crunch up and down. Working below the waistline or the belt or that part of your pants is where you should be feeling it. And again, chin off of your chest. Imagining there is a baseball or an orange. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, so I want your hands overhead, just reaching, as long as you don't have a couch in your way. So just feeling that stretch within your core. And again, that's why your feet are still extended. All right. So I'm just going to slightly shift myself up forward. All right. So basic crunch again. All right. Ready, set, go. Now, if you want to make it interesting, I want you to march or bring a knee in as you're doing so. So it's not a bicycle crunch where it's opposite elbow to opposite knee. It's just a marching of the legs as you crunch up and go down. So still supporting your head. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Again, just slightly longer than that 30 seconds. All right, so the next one is the penguin. So remember, side to side motion. Otherwise, support your head with one hand and that hand that's reached. So I'm going to go to my right side, only my right side, and then I'll tell you to switch and do your left if you do it that way. All right, ready, set, go. So switch hands if you're just focusing on one side, feeling it through the sides of our core, a little bit within the abs themselves. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So for the next one, so you can continue to do the legs extended and just do a crunch that way. Otherwise, I'm going to have you use your block to now kind of come up and over your soup can or your box or your yoga block. All right. So height is going to make it harder. So if you lay that box on the larger face, it should be a little easier. All right, ready? Go. So again, just cradling the backside, just moving the legs over that box or that can. Otherwise, you could just keep doing the legs extended and just doing that crunch itself, or you could go back and forth if you want to do 15 seconds of one, 15 of the other. 3, 2, 1. All right, extend the hands overhead, point your toes away from your body. Nice job. All right, so last and final round for this particular round of ab exercises. So the crunching motion is bringing the knee up as you are crunching. All right, ready, set, go. Again, chin off of the chest. Great job. Keep breathing. So breathe out as you start to lift up. Breathe in on the way down. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, so we're going to go back to that penguin. So that side to side, otherwise using one hand to support if you need. Ready, go. Excellent job. Halfway if you want to switch hands. So the shoulder blades come off the ground. I'm reaching for my ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, so we're going to go back to that one. So either with the legs extended and just doing the regular crunch. Again, I like to provide options. So that would be easiest. Otherwise, cradle your hands underneath your backside and slightly making it over your block, just like so. All right, ready, set, and go. Keep going. And again, if you only want to do half of one, and then maybe half, the other half is just the legs extended crunch. You have all these options just to make it interesting. Just remember to challenge yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands overhead, point your toes away from your body. Nice job. All right, so sit up slowly. All right, so using our can or our block, I want you, obviously with a can is going to be a little easier versus something larger. So I want you to pass the block through your feet. So with my feet being on the ground or my legs being on the ground and I'm alternating is going to be a lot easier than if I keep my feet off the floor. All right, ready, set, and go. So just passing the can or the soup can, the block, or just imagine like you were passing something. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So let's turn it over and we're going to do a glute exercise for our low back. I want you to put your heels to where they're touching. And so then you're just pretty much going to push where you're lifting your knees about 2 to 3 inches off the ground. So imagine kind of like a frog, pushing straight up, squeezing through your glutes, squeezing, feeling it through the low back. Nice job. You got this. Keep it up. Keeping those heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So now we're going to go into either a plank position, or you could be pillar bridge, where you're on your hands, straight body, otherwise on your knees is modified. All right. Ready, set, go. So just holding, very static, keeping your shoulders over your elbows, belly button drawn in towards your spine, keeping yourself still, and make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's turn it over. Sorry. So grab your block. All right. So remember, passing it through the legs, either on the ground or keeping them in the air. All right. Ready, set, go. So we'll make it through this round. This will probably be the last. We'll do some stretches and we'll be good. Otherwise, you can keep your feet flat on the floor. If you feel like it starts to become too much for your back, you can just pass it through the legs while you're lying back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Again, flip it over. So heels are touching and your legs are apart. Thinking like frog legs. Push the heels towards the sky. Squeezing through your glutes. Ready, go. Great job, keep going. We'll probably do this one more time, just this particular exercise, not the whole round, just to make sure we hit the low back. 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's go into plank or pillar bridge, and then we'll go back to the one we just did. Ready, go. So whether you're on your knees, modified, or on your feet, a little more challenging. Again, straight body. You got this, keep going. Great job, great job. Push, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rest your feet or rest your body back down on the ground. Let's go one more up the frog and then we'll be good. Ready, go. Pushing. So again, those heels are touching, pushing the heels towards the sky. You got this, keep going. Keep going. Lifting those knees are barely coming off the floor. 3, 2, 1. All right. So give me mini Cobra or mini Sphinx, something mini. So you're on your elbows, stretching out your core. Otherwise, you could come on to full on by pushing into your hands, stretching out your core that way. Let's go child's pose. So sitting back onto your heels in a fetal position, face down, hands overhead. And then just one last and final stretch for those glutes. Cross right ankle over left knee. And of course, we have turned around, so you should be more face up. And just stretching out the glute through the left side or the right side. So either lean forward into it or pull your heel back. All right, other side, last stretch. I know I'm just a little over on time. We did start a little late. Just by a minute. All right. Nice job, everyone. All right. So tomorrow we are in the fitness center from 10 to 6. There is total body challenge at 11:20. There is stretch break at 2. Come see us. We would love to see you.